first time I went to the ybor art studio was a couple of years ago. I was very impressed with Sean's vision for the artist community, and as a matter of fact, when you look at the ybor art studio, the community garden, the live art after dark, and many other things, those were her ideas and her vision. And so that's why I went there, and I told her I wanted to volunteer and help out. The video that you are looking at here is my intellectual property, the one that Pete DeSouza downloaded without permission and started passing it as his own. And all these websites that he has created, and all these insipid videos that this man in his 50s has created is only a subterfuge to detract you from the facts. And the facts are this: he took property that didn't belong to him, put it on Facebook, and was telling everyone that I had done it, that I had removed the videos to hurt his animals, which is not true. I had removed the videos because there were just things about him that made me uneasy. The more I dealt with the man, the more I knew that I was not dealing with somebody that was all there. I'm not in agreement with people having exotic animals and domestic animals in the same place, but that's just me. People have a right to do whatever they want. I don't have to be associated with it. That is my right. Another one is taking money from the public supposedly for donations, but not reporting it as income to the IRS. Again, that is your prerogative, but it's also my prerogative to remove myself from that situation. And you know full well those are the reasons why I left. I left in June after a live after dark and thought that was it. Sean was very gracious. I explained my situation and my reasons to her. You are just a very difficult man to deal with. And she understood. She totally understood, and that was it. I thought it was over and didn't have to deal with you anymore. Then I get a call in October from Sean. She's no longer working there, but informs me that you had downloaded these videos and was doing that. Was telling people that I did it to hurt your animals? Oh my God. And then I call the studio. The previous manager tells me she didn't even know you were doing that. So she gives me your cell number. I call you. And when I asked you why, you started yelling at me. And yes, you hear my voice here. I had to call back because he hung up on me. But what he's not telling you is the insult that he gave me, the threats he made to my family in text and verbally. And incidentally, I still have that cell phone, Pete. I still have, because I know that we will end up in court, and I will show those texts. You know, like my brother was waiting for you to call, as you indicated. But anyway, I digress. You are just a very emotionally stunted mental adolescent that will stop at nothing to get your way. And you will lie after lie after lie. You say that you post what I have said and so forth. There are so many incongruities in your lies. So many, and that can be easily proved. And as a matter of fact, if you want to take me to court, you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. You are upset because a DMCA request was issued throughout the entire web, the web, World Wide Web. AOL, Microsoft, Yahoo, AOL, even your previous service provider kicked you out. And now you've taken that video and went over to Russia so that you can air it here because it's outside the scope of the United States. That's who you are. You have violated my right to privacy. You have incited the public to harass me. But the thing is, the sad part about you is that you will stop at nothing. And you're saying it because I hate you. You're not worth hate to me, Pete. You're not even a nuisance. And the only reason why I haven't taken you to court is because you know full well that you paid some people under the table for a long time. They would get in serious trouble just as you will.
I'll take money from anybody.
Now, is there a foundation or?
No, it's not. one of the non-for-profit organizations or corporation. I didn't really want to get into that because then you have too many regulatory rules to deal with, and then for what they give you, which is financial assistance, you end up giving up your whole concept of how you believe how you want to treat your animals.
And you continue this, you're getting yourself in trouble, because eventually the IRS is going to take a whiff of this, and they're going to want to know where all that money is going. So stop your harassment, grow up. You're a man in your 50s, grow up. Apologize to those artists because they have come to you and trusted you with their business. Their art is their business. And all you have done is disparage the good name that Sean worked for that studio. Shame on you. You are an embarrassment to every Latin American in this country. You're an embarrassment to all the hardworking Cuban Americans that I know that work really hard for their families without hurting others. You once said to me, I like to do business without hurting others. What a crock of crap that was. What people see here is the real you. You need to grow up, and you need to grow up fast and get some mental help.